So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So straight into the action. Foster, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Foster really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's had it taken off him.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Diaz. And it's Gerrard. And here's Kane. Nicely weighted ball. In comes towering header. Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Diaz. Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, sweet feet. Diaz. Hangs one in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's forced to go back. No goals as yet. South Africa are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And here's Kane. This looks promising. Diaz! Oh, it's hit the post. It's off target and by quite a way.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
No, he's seen through all of that. Diaz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Kane! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Borussia Dortmund certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Foster. Tries to play it through. Plays it in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Mateus. Gerrard. And Diaz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Diaz. It's out for a goal kick. Sitole. Looking to play him in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gerrard. He's looking wide. Now it's Diaz. Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get on the end of this? Chance, surely! No, just not quite. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Mateus. Oh, good spread. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mateus, played out to the left flank. Lofted in, he's cut it out. Oh, good-looking ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. And it's Messi. Nice physical challenge. Space for him to turn and look.
1 minute added time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Diaz could move up a gear here. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, and we've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Borussia Dortmund really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Borussia Dortmund have been the team that have...
Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Howson. Distributed tidily. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
South Africa clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he was quick to react.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
179.
Now it's Gerrard. Alonso. Gerrard is being harried and hassled.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Diaz. Diaz scooting forward. And that is headed for the middle. And he's taking no chances there. Real chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's made its way to him. And he's quick to get rid. Out of play for a throw. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, nice touch. Looking for options for movement. That'll be a throw-in. South Africa choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Now that's well seen too. Football is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Borussia Dortmund are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Diaz. Oh, good, it's Kane! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution.
Oh, great leap! And a neat finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
78 minutes is
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he spark a counter here? Into the last 5 minutes. Sitole.
Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Kane. Here's a shot! Sitole. South Africa are looking to break at pace. Trying his best to keep it in play here. And here's Diaz. Xabi Alonso providing an outlet on that flank. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Kane. Kane! Oh, got to be quick to recover there. Oh, what has happened here? That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's that. Borussia Dortmund can take all the spoils, and it is... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Diaz gets it and he shoots! Oh, that, and again!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. Cross needs to be good. Oh, that's a fine interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. Now, can they get it back? Oh, nice touch. Nice defending, physical and effective. In towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now, can they get him away? And that has found him in acres of space. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Looking to play him in. Gerrard.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Chance here to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Marquinhos makes a dash for it. Oh, no joy this time.
Kenya definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
It's Kane! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a lovely, neat pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Quality ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a throw. Now it's Diaz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Borussia Dortmund really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, that's delightful. Big chance! Well taken goal. It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Foot in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's a promising position. Looks a towering header. And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And please welcome.
Well, they're in a great
to the
position,
field.
Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Borussia Dortmund producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So we're underway for the second half. Played out to the left flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Diaz. Very nicely done. That is good strength. Out for a throw. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Xavi Alonso, whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is lovely. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kenya do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's neat. And the ball is out of play. Borussia Dortmund gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. Kane being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Almost an hour gone. Passing nice and neat. Space for him to turn and look. That's a delicate pass. Harrison. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Diaz is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Xavi Alonso. And it's Belletti. Messi receives it in a wide position. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kane. Mateus. Quick look, then header! Just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
He's looking wide. Great vision. Just too much on that. They've played it short. Has crossed into the middle. Cleared away. Crossed in again. Oh, great leap! That's going to go a long way. Oh, such a clever touch. He's having a shot! Mateus looking to pass their way up the pitch. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that's a key interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Howson. Xavi Alonso. Belletti. Looking for options for movement. Mateus picks it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's a searching pass. And this is Gerrard. Tries to get it clear. That'll be a corner. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. More and more pressure on the ball here. And that pass isn't the best. Knocks it out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, sweet feet. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Diaz. That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mateus. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. And the finish! And that's a good finish. They are playing them off the park. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Kane voted man of... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And now they can spring out of defence. Martinez. For Messi. Bergkamp. And it's Messi. Quality ball. And this is Shevchenko. Nice looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Timber. So no chances falling either way for the time being. And it's Timber. Now it's Messi. Now it's Gerrard. Gerrard gets on his bike and on the move. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's a promising position. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shifted it to the flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, they could break here. Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cross goes in there, and a header! That's going to go a long way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's Stojkovic. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that's another fine save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Marquinhos is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Borussia Dortmund clearly have been told to play long diagonal balls, switching the play.
And what do you think, Jim? Is it working?
To some extent, Peter, but they could do with mixing it up a little as well. Try open up some space before going long again.
Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Knocks it into space. Produces a cross. Kubasi with the clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. Kubasi. It's Bergkamp. Yamal. And it's Kakitani. Bergkamp looking to be a menace in the final third. And this is Shevchenko. Flashes it. Oh, good climb! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 36 minutes is number 7, Ogawa.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Borussia Dortmund certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Gerrard. Shot could be on, and he's managed to get... Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And there's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity. He's having a pop! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
It's Bergkamp! Again, a brilliant save. Oh, that's a key interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pinches it off him. Stojkovic. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Searching pass he's played there. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to pegging at half-time. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Borussia Dortmund are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So we're into the second 45. Great defending, strong and determined. Out for a throw. Nicely shaped ball. Casemiro deals with that. Takes a shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Kane. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. To Martinez. It's really well cleared. Gerrard looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to play it through. Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Gerrard. Good ball, good take. Stojkovic. Now it's Messi. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Borussia Dortmund may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Casemiro. Gerrard. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, good finish! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Delivered low. He's having a hit! Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. That's going wide left. Into the last quarter of an hour. Kakitani.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That is good alertness. Kubasi. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi has it out wide and in space. He has found the way through. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Dumfries. Messi. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Casemiro is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Kakitani is hiring after that one. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. He's found a way through. Messi! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
The goal for Borussia Dortmund after 88 minutes is
Milan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And this is Kane, deep into stoppage time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Borussia Dortmund have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have...